ThaBoxingvoice.com live here with the one and only Caleb Truax. Caleb, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I got into Atlantic City yesterday, just relaxing, waiting for this weigh-in, and ready to get to business on Friday.
Looking like you got a pretty mean tan. Where you host training camp this time around?
Minnesota, man. Minnesota, yeah. But no sun out there right now, man. It's kind of dingy like it is out here right now.
Absolutely. Now, obviously, you have to be in high spirits.
Yeah.
You've been getting a lot of good opportunities with this PBC thing. How has it been for you?
It's been great, man. I fought Jacobs on the same card that Anthony Dirrell fought Badu Jack back in April, and I kind of had another fight scheduled for September and had a medical issue that canceled that fight at the last minute. But yeah, I'm very fortunate to be back in another big fight on Spike TV, and thanks to PBC and Al Heyman and Seconds Out and Warriors for getting me back in this opportunity.
Now, how could Team Truax capitalize on this fight? Obviously, like I was interviewing Anthony Dirrell, he is known as the bigger puncher of the two brothers. How are you going to combat that? Because, you just had a rough time with Jacobs and his power at 160. Now moving up to 168 is a whole nother story.
Yeah, well, 168 is my more natural weight. That's where most of my fights have been. I've only made it down to 160 like 3 or 4 times out of my 30 fights. But no, I expect to be on top of my game. I have to be on top of my game in order to compete with a former champion like Dirrell. He's a great fighter, and I have to bring everything that I have to the table on Friday night to get the job done.
Which fight in particular did you use for tape, if any? Normally trainers do that, but are you the type that likes to check out some of the footage from your opponent?
Yeah, I like to watch tape. My trainers and I, we all watch it together and kind of see what he does well, see what he doesn't do so well. And we watched the Jack fight. We watched his last fight with Rubio mostly, and just kind of try to get a feel for what he brings to the table. And like I said, the things that he does well, the things he doesn't do well, and just try to go forward and I guess formulate a game plan through that.
I'm sitting here smirking because I'm thinking to myself, man, I just asked Anthony the same thing. Is it a bit odd to be discussing these things with the team there? Now I'm looking forward and the entire team is in front of us. How do you put your game plan out there for fight night, before fight night?
Well, I don't like to give away too much, but we got a game plan, and we'll stick to it. And if it doesn't work, I'll adjust and come up with something new on the fly, man.
Now, obviously, when you get these phone calls for these opportunities, I want to know what went through your mind for this Dirrell fight. What was it about this one that made you say, "Yeah, I want to take this one, and guess what? I can get the win on this one"?
Well, it was time for me to move up to 168 first of all, because it was getting too difficult to make 160. So that was kind of the deciding factor in making the jump in weight, and it was just a good opportunity. It was the biggest opportunity at the time that was offered to me. I want to take big fights. I want to, take chances, take risks, and that's the only way to get in a spot where you get the biggest reward. So it's a risky fight, but I'm confident I can get out of there with the W and go on to something bigger and better.
All right, well.